guys, Dr. Christy Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion for our whole bodies today. This video though is great if you are low energy, maybe your balance is lacking a little bit, or you have an injury, or all three, which for the case for me often is the case. So you can still get a great workout in just sitting down. We're gonna use a band, we're gonna use weights. You can even do this one sitting in bed. You don't even have to get out of bed for it. So now no more excuses to be able to work out, and let's get started. All right, we are starting with legs. So we're gonna use the band. I'm gonna bring it down right around my calves, or the ankles is actually a little bit harder, so you choose. Bring one foot back towards you. The other leg's gonna kick straight out. So we're really working, as you can see, those quads right there. We're gonna get 10 on each side. So here's 2, try to keep this other leg nice and straight. That's 3, toes up if you can. If that causes any discomfort, of course, stop, no problem. Here's 5, 6, got some pops going on there. 7, 8, 2 more to go on this side. 9 and 10. Good. Switching sides, same idea. Bring the opposite leg back a little and then kicking straight out, as straight as you can. That's comfortable. If you can't kick all the way straight, that's okay too. I'm going to just us down a little bit. You may have to bring your legs apart a little bit too to keep some of the resistance in that band. That's 3. And if you start to work up a sweat like I often do, that's why I've got my element here with me. I've got the citrus one. My son loves the watermelon one. I actually like both of them, but I prefer the citrus over all of them, honestly. It's great because if you're a sweater like me, you don't want to exercise next to me. That's step 1. But it's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. So science-based, and got that sodium for those sweaters. Even if you are not working hard in exercise, I'm going to do one more because that wasn't a good one. Okay, I'm going to switch it up and I'll keep talking though. You're going to bring, this time, the opposite foot a little bit more out in front instead of back, and you're going to pull back to get those hamstrings. So it's just that little pull. You can even slide if you're on a floor like this. So if you are dehydrated for any reason, whether you've been sick or you are working hard, or maybe you've had a few glasses of wine, it helps for that too, right? It helps to rehydrate you. There's nothing yucky in it, which is one of my favorite things about it, besides the fact that it tastes really awesome, but no sugar. It doesn't have gluten in case you are gluten-free. We've got one more on this side and I'm gonna switch. Yeah, no artificial flavors, which is a huge thing to me. And lots of flavors for that matter. There we go. This side's harder for me today. Here's 5, 6. And if you are a listener of mine, which you are because you're on here right now, there is a special offer for you if you go to Dr. Christy, and scratch that. Woo, just seeing if you're paying attention. If you go to drinklmnt.com/Christy Ennis, if you make an order, you will get a free 8-pack sampler so you can try all the flavors or share it with a friend if you want. All right, I'm going to move the band back up a little bit. So we got quads, we got hamstrings. I'm going to get those outer thighs a little bit. So I'm just going to pull apart. And actually, we're going to do just one leg at a time, because oftentimes we can cheat if we use both legs, and it's hard to tell if both legs are doing the work that they should. So here's 3. Notice my feet are not moving a lot. I'm not rotating them all the way open, so keep them relatively flat. That's 4, 5, 6. I am choosing not to lean all the way against the backrest so that I'm actually activating my abs and some of my postural muscles too. You do what feels good for you. 10, and other side. So we're going to keep these nice and simple so that when you do feel low on energy, or maybe you haven't been working out in a while, these should help feel good. Even if you need to start without a band, that's okay. Persistent and consistent with your motion, with your exercise, will get you to where you want to be. And it doesn't matter where you're starting from. I've been here and I've been here many times throughout my life. We've got 3 more on this side. One more. All right, we're going to get that inner thigh. And this is a little easier if you move that band back down again. I'm going to do a little scoop and cross in front. So my inner foot is turning up. And again, really using this, and even in the hip flexor, we're getting a little bit there too. So there's 3. We're going to do again 10 on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and switch sides. So even if you're non-weight bearing, right, you can still do these. You don't have to put any pressure on that opposite foot. 3, 4, 5. You can even rest it on a chair if you need to. 6, 7. I've done these with a cast on too. 8, 9. One more is 10. Now, if you are able to bear some weight on those feet, we're going to do some heel raises. I'm going to take the band off because we're done with that. You're going to come right up onto those toes and then back down. This is more for range of motion, but you are getting a little calf work in there as well. And again, let's say one leg is not doing well. You just go ahead and do this on one leg instead. And actually, that's even a little bit more challenging, right, than doing it on 2 legs. So you choose what feels good for your body today. That may change day to day. We've got 2 more like this, and then we're moving on to some upper body. And 2. Good. Okay, I'm going to grab my weights. Huh, they're out of the picture. Well, that gives you guys a break too if you need it. All right, I'm going to get towards the edge of my chair. My arm's a little wider so my elbows can go all the way straight. And I'm going to go right into a bicep curl. Now, the key thing with this one is that you are letting those arms come all the way down. You only have to go to about 90 degrees. You can go up further if you want, but this is where you're going to get the best bang for your buck and that muscle activation there. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, I am going to turn my chair just so you guys can see me a little bit better for these next exercises. But from here, you're going to keep a nice flat back. I'm going to lean it forward so my hips are shifting back. And I'm going to go right into a row, and I'm just going to go both sides at the same time. I'm really rowing back here, so I'm squeezing those shoulder blades together gently. Try not to feel it in your neck. If you are, you're probably going up too much. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we're going to get those triceps. So go up into that bit of a row, keep that upper arm nice and steady, and then you're just going to extend into that forearm. So make sure that you're not swinging the whole arm here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm laughing because we've got a little kids dance class going on right now, and they are really adorable. I'm going to do one more. Also be careful that you don't flick your wrists. Good. Okay. Facing you guys again, we're going to do one more shoulder exercise, and then we're moving on to some abs. So you're going to go straight down at your side, and then you're going to move out to the side a little bit. My thumbs are facing up. Gentle squeeze into those shoulder blades, and then you're lifting at that angle just to about shoulder height. So this way we're not banging anything into the shoulder. So if you do have any shoulder issues, oftentimes this one feels pretty good. Clearly, if it doesn't, please stop, or go no weights and just get some motion going. Here's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a couple ab ones to end with. So get towards the edge of your chair. I'm just going to keep my weights right front and center to start. I'm going to lean it back. I'm going to kick one leg out, and then I'm going to add a little punch across. So my belly button is gently pulled in to engage those abs. I'm leaning back as far as I can to feel my abs, but not my back. That's kind of your guideline on how far back to lean. You want to make sure that you're keeping your torso nice and straight. So I'm not adding a lot of twisting. We're concentrating on that center, keeping us nice and steady. So still working all those muscles, but by staying still this time. Good. Keep it going. Almost there. I'm going to do one more on each side. Nice. Good. Okay. Almost done. We got one more exercise to go. I'm going to put these weights down this time. And I'm gonna go elbow to knee, still leaning back a little bit here. I'm kind of getting that crunch in here. Notice though my back is still pretty straight. We're gonna do 20 total of this one, and with a good whammy. There's 6, 7, 8, sweating a little, 9, 10, halfway, 10, 9, 8, 7, I'm right with the dance kids out there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Yay, nice job, guys.